Hey everyone, just taking some time to reflect on my last year. Wow. So a year ago today, I came home from UPW and began my new life. So many things shifted for me that day, and I've just had a massive week returning back to where it all began, and just really enjoying and taking a moment to celebrate, I guess, just how much has shifted for me since then. So when I went into UPW last year, I was going in chronically fatigued. I'd had problems with my health. I'd had myself a bit of a cancer scare. I had these limiting beliefs like I was a shit mum, that I wasn't enough, that I'd push my family away, and pretty much, just isolated myself by all of these bullshit fears and beliefs. So during the Dickens process, I got rid of all of that shit, and it was just amazing how much shifted for me after that. I was faced with a lot of shit when I got back from Tony Robbins last year. However, I'm really proud to say that I've really maintained coming through the other side. I learnt so much there, and it really just kind of left me feeling like I deserve a little bit more, and it's really time to be authentic with myself and just start going out and going after what I wanted. No more self-sacrifice, no more doing everything for my children. I love my children so much. However, what I really learnt to do was love myself and accept myself and process my emotions and just really own it. And in doing this, I reconnected with the person that I have always been. So it didn't matter all of the different things that happened in the past year in between these two UPWs, because I always kind of had it straight in my mind that life was happening for me, not to me. During this time, my 6 human needs and my values have shifted so much. It's been a really cool journey, actually. Just now that we're aware of it and we can see what's driving us, just watching that move through, and just how once we start changing direction and what we're looking for, how everything can really fall into place. So, to celebrate a few wins, I guess, in the past year, I have gotten my children all into in the process of either having their own diagnosis or on their way to their own diagnosis, into early intervention. I have been extremely passionate in advocating for their needs. I have arranged a lot within a community space, and I really found out how much it meant to me to give in this space. What else? I had some massive family issues come up for me. Not too long after UPW last year, my younger brother was arrested, and that gave a fair shake-up to a lot of our family. And I learnt and grew a lot through that experience, and the best part about it was it allowed me to really connect with my immediate family again and lean into all of that I loved about them. Doesn't mean I always like and accept what they do, and I'm sure they feel the same way about me, but I have really learnt the true power of unconditional love, and that's been life-changing. What else? I was looking at my wheel of life before that I did last year, and my energy levels, my physical body was a 1 out of 10. I was miserable. I had no energy. I had headaches all the time. I was living on bulk painkillers, and really, when I got home, that was probably the most powerful thing that I took away, that if I didn't have my health, then really what did I have? So proud to say now that I've completely shifted that. I have just today stood on the scales and I've hit my goal weight. I'm 58 kilos. And I'm pretty sure when I attended UPW last year, I was 80. So that's pretty massive. And, you know, I don't think I did any massive exercise regime, but I did clear out all of that emotional baggage, and once you get rid of that, you just feel so light and free. We made a decision to return to another event, and James and I got the privilege of doing Date with Destiny this year. We also made a decision to leave our beautiful little remote community that I loved so much in order to move closer to the city and access some resources. I also identified last year that I actually didn't have a job and had taken myself out of the whole business, having a career thing altogether, and that was a big light bulb for me. I remember they were sitting there talking about it, and I was almost going to leave the room because I was just a bit like, yeah, this doesn't really apply to me. Like, I'm just a mum, I stay at home. And that's completely shifted as well. So now I actually do see myself as a mum that also works and also has a career and also just lives in line with her purpose. My need for contribution now is actually coming up number one, especially after this past week, and just the pure exhilaration and joy that it gave me to just go out there and serve others, fulfill their needs, meet their needs, ask what their needs were, and then just try my very best to let them reach their outcome. So I never really understood the power of giving for living, and now I do. There's just no feeling like it. And my second top need at the moment is growth, and I've always been a real personal development junkie, so it's probably no surprise that I found myself here surrounded by all these like-minded souls and recommitting and investing in myself. So I have signed up to a bunch of things that I am crystal clear that I know that I love, and I'm enjoying every second of the process. I'm going to go through the entire Tony Robbins Mastery University, the entire Tony Robbins Leadership Academy and Mastery, and on the weekend, James and I signed up to Business Mastery. I really want to put my kids through all of the events as well. I'm just completely inspired by all of the people younger than myself that I met, and I really do believe that if we're passing things on to the younger generations, they're the people that are going to be coming up, and they're the little lives and that we're moulding and shaping along the way, and especially in the kids space. You know, having 4 children, it's busy, and just kind of meeting everyone where it's at it's really changed my whole opinion on everything. I'm feeling a lot more grounded and energized and peaceful than I used to. I know that I get super chatty and I get super excited and go off on a tangent, and some people love that about me, and the ones that don't, that's fine, because, you know, I'm just really happy and just really in my element with who I am and who I want to be and where I want to go and what I know that I will do. So with absolute certainty, I can say that this last year has been epic. It's been life-changing. There is not a single shred of doubt in my mind that I would give this up for anything in the world. It's tricky sometimes to reintegrate into the real world when we leave the bubble. However, I think I'm finally home. I think I found my tribe. I found my people. I am happy within myself, and I'm just still riding the waves and riding the buzz from everyone that I met. So thank you for all the people. You know who you are, who have impacted my life, changed, shaped me, pushed me, helped me grow, called me on my bullshit, and stood by loving me and supporting me along the way. It means so much to me. So thank you. And yeah, let's see what happens in the next year, hey? I just can't wait to track this journey and see what happens next. Crazy, crazy. All right, much love.